So, I'm a BookTube noob. It seems only right to do the BookTube Newbie Tag. I did mention I was new at this, right? Alright, let's get going. So, hi everyone, my name is Michaela Woods, and I am going to do my second video on the BookTube Newbie Tag. Of course, no one tagged me because, well, I'm a newbie. So we're just going to jump right in and get to the questions, and then after the questions I want to talk to you guys about what I plan to do for this channel and some other cool stuff in there, so stay tuned. So the first question is, why did you start this channel? I started this channel because I've been watching BookTube for a long time now. Probably, 3 years I've been watching BookTube, and I actually started a channel 2 years ago. However, I kind of got busy and I neglected the channel, and over time I haven't posted in 2 years, basically. So that's kind of sad, but I wanted to start fresh, so I wanted to start this BookTube channel to share my opinions on books because I have a lot of opinions and I want to rant here instead of annoy my friends because I tend to do that a lot. And I also want to meet people who like books and have friends and stuff because I like friends. I also want to meet people who love books as much as I do and discuss and just share our opinions on it, and I think it could be really fun, and so far the few people that I have met seem really awesome and cool, so thanks guys! The second question is, what are some fun and unique things that you can bring to BookTube? So there are lots of BookTubers now, so it's kind of hard to be unique, but I kind of hope to get outside the BookTube box, you know, even though I'll do tags and reviews and maybe even some top 10s and maybe some hauls every once in a while, but, you know, I'll do that, but I don't want to just always do those and wrap-ups and blah blah blah. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, it's just I want to get out of that. That's my own thing that I want to do. And so I'm hoping to use some sort of like skits and stuff. How I fangirl? I don't know, it's just some cool skits. They'll be cool, trust me, once I think of them. I kind of have some ideas, but they need to be like worked on, so that's kind of what I want to do. And I also want to do pop thoughts, which I did on my last channel, which was called Books and Music for Life. If you want to kind of see what they're about, you can go there, even though I don't know why I'd want to. They have some pop thoughts. I'm just so awkward, my little 14-year-old me. I'm just so awkward on that channel, but yeah, pop thoughts are basically, you know, a thought popped into my head and, you know, why, and it usually pertains to books, so that's another thing that I want to do that is kind of unique to this channel. Number 3 is, what are you most excited for on this channel? And I'm mostly excited to meet new people who love books, and I want to share my opinions and discuss with those people, so kind of what I said before, just meeting people who love books. That's super exciting for me. Number 4 is, why do you love reading? I love reading because it helps me get away from reality and just kind of sit in my corner and go to these fantasy worlds or go to someone else's life and go to the future, you know. It's just cool. I also like reading about amazing characters, and I also learn from the characters and learn from the story. I learned so many life lessons, and they really make me think about, you know, what the value of life is or what the meaning of this is, and sometimes I do dig too deep into it, but some books are really, really cool about that. And so yeah, I like learning, I like stories, and I like characters. The next question is, what book series got you into reading, or books? Well, what got me into reading was the Guardians of Ga'Hoole series and the Cronus Chronicles. And this series is actually about Greek mythology being real in modern day, and I read this before I read Percy Jackson, so this book led me to Percy Jackson. And if there's one thing you need to know about me, is that I'm a huge Percy Jackson fan, so expect a lot of stuff about Percy Jackson. I'll try not to be too annoying, I promise, but yeah, this series led me to Percy Jackson, so I'm incredibly grateful for it, and I love the series just as a series as well. It's incredible, and it got me into reading more, so yeah, these are the 2 book series that got me into reading. And number 7, or the last question of this tag, is, what challenges do you think starting a BookTube channel will be hard to overcome? And the same thing that was hard for me to overcome, or that I didn't overcome in my last channel, which is being consistent and sticking to this channel. I hope to do that. I am super pumped for it, but of course I was super pumped about it before. But I've got a new camera. I've got a new kind of editing software, even though I think the one I had before was better. I just didn't have a great camera. I'm really excited for this channel, and I am super pumped and dedicated to sticking with this. So yeah, it's awesome. Also, I'm kind of worried about book slumps, but not that much, because I feel like having a BookTube channel will get me out of book slumps more. It'll like motivate me to read more. So kind of that, but at the same time I feel like having this channel will get me over that hurdle. So that was the BookTube Newbie Tag, and now at the end of this video I want to take the time to kind of tell you guys what else you can expect from my channel. So first up, expect 2 reviews to be coming super soon. These are probably going to be my first reviews. The next thing that I want to do is a bookshelf tour, because I want you guys to see the kind of books that I have and the kind of books that I enjoy reading. So it's kind of a bookshelves tour, because I have 3 bookshelves plus a little shelf that's over on my bureau. So expect that. That'll be fun. The last thing that I want to discuss with you guys is I'm hoping to start a sort of book club. And for the month of May, I want to pick a book that a lot of us will read and discuss it, have like a live show at the end. And I know a bunch of famous booktubers do this, but the thing that I don't like about theirs is that they will pick the book and you will, you know, read it. Like, they pick it. So here, I want to give you guys some suggestions of what I own, because if I don't own the book, then I can't run the club. So I'm going to give some suggestions, and I want you guys to tell me in the comments, 1, if you're interested in it at all, and 2, what book you want to read. So the suggestions that I have that I think are really good picks that I want to read in May is 1, Origin by Jessica Kruor, something like that. Insignia by S.J. Kinsit, something like, I'm horrible at names. The Unwanteds by Lissa McMahon. The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. And lastly, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Now, I haven't read any of the books that I just showed you, so I'm going to be reading them for the first time as well. And if you have already read them, feel free to join in anyways, but I think it's funner if you all read the same thing. So if you haven't read any of these books and you have them and you want to read them, comment below and tell me which one that you want to read. But I'm hoping to call the book club the Story Seekers, because, you know, it kind of runs along with my channel. And, you know, we can have a hashtag Story Seekers and stuff like that on Tumblr, Twitter, whatever. Mostly Tumblr and Twitter I'll be on, but there will be links to everything, because I'm an attention whore apparently. You don't have to follow me. There will be the option, because I am an attention whore. But I love you guys, so I'll probably follow you back. That was the BookTube Newbie Tag and some other stuff thrown in there. Sorry, ignore the dogs. Everyone's coming home now, so I gotta kind of wrap it up. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you subscribe and we can have a cool book discussions on stuff, and stay tuned for the book reviews and everything else. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.
So if you guys want to follow me, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, Doodly, and Game Center, all at Kaylin318. You can also follow me at Goodreads, Tumblr, and Google Plus at Seeker for Stories. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys with my next video. Bye!